Joining us now is Ruby, diagnosed with schizophrenia at 18 years old. Ruby found it just difficult to adjust to her new normal. And joining Ruby is Dr. Alva, who's in a deep experience in helping his adult patients find schizophrenia treatment options. Ruby, I want to start with you. Tell us a little bit about your journey with schizophrenia. How's it been like?
It's definitely been challenging, but luckily I've found a great treatment for me and my recovery is going well for now. Yeah.
And some of your experiences with your treatment plan, maybe before finding the medication that works for you, how did that go?
I didn't really like the daily reminder of taking an oral medication every day, and I like the convenience of taking a injectable medication, and so I'm really glad that I found that.
Dr. Alva, I want to ask you, tell us a little bit about your experience with working with treatment as well as with adults that actually are living with schizophrenia, and what options are currently available to treat it.
Yeah, I certainly can. I've been working in this space for over a quarter of a century since the early 90s. I've actually helped develop the latest treatment options that are currently available, including the treatments that Ruby is on right now. So it's been interesting. At that particular point in time, I was working full time at the University of California in Irvine, and we've managed to make some serious inroads. In the past, we could only offer patients oral options, and then subsequently, long-acting injectable options came about. There are actually 3 different formulations that people can avail themselves to right now, but oftentimes patients don't necessarily know that there are other options. And oftentimes individuals are treated with at least 4 different oral options before a long-acting injectable is offered to them. Certainly Ruby is an exception to the rule, and she's doing phenomenally well.
And Ruby, what do you want people to know about living with schizophrenia? What's it like?
I would say that it's no different than a long-term physical illness. Just because it deals with your mind doesn't mean that it's really any different. You have symptoms that you have to manage with medication and sometimes therapy and other things. But if you're on the right treatment, then it can be really beneficial and help you live a normal life.
And doctor, if folks want to find out more information about where they can get treatment, where would you want them to go?
Well, Janssen Neuroscience has the only portfolio of long-acting injectables that offer individuals a lot of flexibility, whether it be 1 month, 3 months, 6 months. So they can certainly get more information at janssenschizophreniainjections.com. And obviously, we partnered with Janssen Pharmaceuticals to actually disseminate this important information because unfortunately, 88% of adults with schizophrenia are prescribed oral antipsychotic medicines. And we know that when people get hospitalized, about 50% of individuals aren't taking their oral medicines within the 6 months of having been discharged from the hospital.
Thank you both for joining us, Doctor and Ruby. And of course, we'll have this interview on our website, dailyflashshow.com.